Hey everybody. Hey, why did I bring a ladder to the bar? Well, I heard the drinks were on the house. All right. Let's get into it. I'm really excited in this episode because Lawn Mowing Simulator, we are going to be able to purchase the Whitehall House new headquarters, which will allow us to have 3 mowers, which will then allow us to have two total employees, three including ourselves. But we're the managers. We're the manager. No, there's not two of me. Get a lot more done that way. So let's we're gonna go ahead and buy the Whitehall House. Now it is so I think if the way it works is if you sell the red wall building, which is currently valued at 154,530, then that will go towards the Whitehall house that's 160,000, and then we have 12 grand in the bank. So here we go. Oh, first step on the ladder, baby. Purchase the second company headquarters. Oh, look at that. All right. So now we have about 6 grand left. The question is, can we afford another mower? And we can. I'm thinking maybe we go ahead and get another eco mower. There's still a lot of jobs where they require an eco mower and they're smaller jobs. So I think this will be good. So let's go ahead and look at some applications here. Let's see. And it looks like experience. We could do an expert for 500 or a specialist for 450. Well, let's look at Darcy Hall. She's a specialist. She requires 450 a week. She enjoys watching anime, thinks the earth is hollow, hates video games, can type faster than everyone they know. Ooh, I don't know if we can go with somebody who hates video games and thinks the earth is hollow. Let's look at Harper Hawkins. Loves BLT sandwich, refers to themselves as the Golden King. Refuses to listen to any popular music, wants to live in a city under the sea. You know what? I think we go big or go home. Harper Hawkins, you got the job. All right. Heck yeah. We'll get you a vehicle. Don't worry, Harper. All right. Let's just take a look at the jobs real quick. So this is kind of what I'm talking about here. We have these, we have this lawn, eco contract. Yes. This lawn. Let's see here. Eco contract. Yes. Right. So, and then we have our orchards, the bigger ones. I like doing these ones. I think we're going to do the training field next. So I don't think I've done that one. So yeah. And then this one is a roller contract. That's the other question too. I mean, do we buy another big mower with a roller? But I think we'll wait for that. So let's go ahead and get us another. Let's see, we're going to go ahead and buy a second Ego Z6. Confirm. All right. I believe I'm going to need to also buy a second attachment for this and a second mulch plug. I'm not sure about if we need another bagging kit or not. We'll keep it at that for now. Okay, so we got this garden here. We're going to go ahead and let Harper. Ooh, wait. I would also want to see about training Margot. She's currently a specialist as well. But I would like to train her some more. Man, costs a lot for vehicle maintenance. She's at level 3, advanced driving, time management. Let's just bring her up to a level 3 with we'll work with advanced driving here. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I definitely want to train her. We want our employees doing the best jobs they can. Okay, so this one, the first one, we're gonna give it to Harper, and we're gonna allow him, I think it's a him, so to go ahead and use the Ego 6, and then I've got a third weed whacker here. We'll confirm that contract. Nice. This one's less complex, so we'll give this one to Margot. Here you go, Margot. Boom. She can get this one here. Confirm. And then we have the training field, which I really want to do. So go ahead and above the recommended range. That's okay. It's not much. And then we'll take this. Heck yeah, moving up in the world. The business is getting bigger. We've got another employee, a new headquarters. Man, life is good. Life is good. I gotta crack me an energy drink here. I'm pretty tired. Today was my first day back at the gym after being sick last week. I still got some congestion. That's okay. Getting better. So 99% cut rate we need. Got 7 objects. This is a pretty big field. Nothing here. Oh, here we go. What is that? Looks like goggles or something. I don't know. I don't know what that is. Man, oh, that looks like a horse brush. I hope everybody's doing good today. Everybody's happy and healthy and awake. I've got work tonight, but I thought I'd get me an episode in since I've been a little behind. All right, we've got 4 items. We're looking for 3 more. Sometimes there's like little like weeds and stuff that are kind of popping out, kind of look like a item. What do we got here? Can't even see. Maybe rocks or something. Can't. All right, we need 2 more. Oh, here's one. Can't even see through the grass. Might be a tough one to cut. The grass is pretty thick, and we got our last one here, and looks like some kind of container. Huh. I'm not sure what it would be. Still haven't found any valuable items. All right, start your engines. Let's go. All right. Bring up the throttle, and we're off. All right, what's the cutting requirements between 5 and 6 centimeters? So it would probably be like 5.7, I think, is how low this goes. Yeah, 5.7. All right. And let's do it. We're not worried about perfect lines or nothing. They just want it cut shorter, so that's what we're gonna do. I had somebody comment, oh, we'll go in first person, why not? I had somebody comment the other day, said that I was literally ass at the game. Hey, you know what? You might be right, buddy. I don't know. I don't know anything about mowing lawns, but I feel like we're getting better each episode. You know, I'm open to constructive criticism for sure. Maybe like, hey, maybe you try doing it this way. But it'd be more helpful than just saying I'm really bad or suck. But hey, you know what? That's okay. Everybody had a right to their opinion. I'm not gonna sit here and say I'm an expert at the game, because I'm hitting the wall as we talk. Maybe I get a different view here. But yeah. So hey, I appreciate the comments though. Hey, good or bad, I don't care. That means people are watching. So that's all. I mean, obviously the positive comments are better than negative comments, but that's okay. I'll take what I can get. All right. So far around the edges, usually we don't overheat. It's usually when we start getting closer to the inside when we start running into issues. It's getting kind of close there. I do like this mower, man. The tiger stripes on the back. Oh, right there it happened. It's pretty cool. I'm excited to get into like the industrial frickin' mowers and stuff that they use on the highways and stuff. Like, I mean, I'm curious to see how the jobs change too. I mean, started off with just doing like backyards, evolved into doing bigger fields, and then doing like really rich houses with you know, line requirements and stuff. So I am excited to see you know, what other types of jobs there are. That would be cool if we could do alongside the highway. I mean, they have the right mowers for it, so yeah. Anyhow, yeah, looks like we're moving along pretty good here. Still not overheating, which is great. Oh, as soon as I say it, it happens. That's all right. All right, here we go. Yeah, I gotta say, this has been the best series so far that I have done on YouTube. I've really enjoyed the process and getting subscribers and all of that. It's just become a fun hobby. Really fun. I get excited to come up with ideas and play new games. Right now we only got like 3 series. Well, we got a 4th with the trucker simulator. Man, that game got the most views out of all my long form videos. Not very many likes, if any, but yeah, I had over 300 views, which is the most this channel has had for long form videos. Second was this game for like 240 or something like that. But I don't know if people liked it or not. I know a lot of people clicked on it, but I hated the game. It was so bad, just such a poor representation of trucking. So I mean, I'll probably do one more episode of it, and if it does well, then maybe I'll keep it going. Maybe people like seeing me struggle play it, but if not, we're gonna do the Alaskan trucker one. I heard that one's pretty good. So man, I keep missing these little corners here. There we go. All right, coming up on an obstacle here. So I think the best way, you know, maybe just go around like this, and then we can take the weed whacker and clean it up. I think we'll just do the same here. No sense in really. I just love how tight you can make these turns. It's pretty awesome. Yeah, we haven't had any like extreme hills and stuff like that we've had to worry about. Like, I've seen some videos of like this guy on a hill, and I mean, it was sketchy as heck, and he ended up flipping his mower trying to mow the hillside. I was like, well, it'd be kind of cool to have to try some of that stuff. All right, maybe now we like split. Maybe we split the field in half. I don't know. I'm getting bored of going in circles, so figure we try something a little different here. There we go. I don't know how I missed this whole thing, but there we go. Oh, oops, whoops, whoops. So we're almost at the 15-minute mark. I thought I would try something new today, and we are going to do a from the heart segue. So what I'd like to do is just talk about a little bit about like a life experience I had, and you know, and maybe something that's helped me in my life, and from the heart. And if it helps other people, that'd be great. If not, no worries. But yeah, I wanted to talk a little bit about mental health today. For most of my life, I struggled with depression since I was probably a teenager. Just out of nowhere, I would just feel so down and out, and I didn't understand why. Didn't understand. I just thought that was just the way I was, the way it was normal. And it's been a huge struggle in my life. It's caused me a lot of issues. It's caused me to battle with addiction. It's caused me to struggle with career, with relationships. And when I was about 20 years old, not 20, I'm sorry. It's hard to talk and mow the lawns at the same time. I'm trying to keep it going and stay focused on talking. But when I was about 27, I was living with my grandmother, and I didn't have a job. I wasn't doing well. I was, just kind of living off of her. She was helping me out. I was in a rough patch. My dad died around that time, and I was so unhappy and so miserable, and I didn't know. Like, it just felt like it was like life was over and there was nothing I could do. And it was probably the worst my depression had ever been. And I ended up finding this book just kind of randomly. It's called The Power of Decision. And let's see, it's by Raymond Charles Baker, I think. Let's see, The Power of Decision by, Raymond Charles Barker. And it's a quick read. I read it in an afternoon. It took me like 3 hours to read. It's not very thick, but it was a really good book. And it's basically about, like, if a lot of times we won't make a decision. We want to do things, or we want certain, like, success, or we have certain goals, but we never fully make a decision to achieve it, to do it. Whether it's something big or even little, like just could be cleaning your house on the weekend. But basically what it's about is when you make the decision to do something, then all you need to do is show up in the occasion and do it, put in the work that is asked of you for you to make that decision complete or come true. And it sounds silly, it sounds like, simple. It pretty much is, but the way it's described in the book was like just put in a way I hadn't really understood it before. And I'm probably butchering, like not doing a great job explaining it, but the book really helped me out. But there's one thing in that book that changed my life forever. And the thing in the book, he says that the depressed mind doesn't know that tomorrow is exciting. I'll say it again. The depressed mind does not know that tomorrow is exciting. And that really resonated with me. It was just like something clicked when I heard that quote. And I realized, like, in my depression, I was always like stuck in the past, like thinking about my past, the decisions, and like how shitty things were. And most of the time it was about being in the past, or sometimes I'd be stuck in the future, like just thinking, oh man, I'm never gonna accomplish what I want to accomplish. I'm never gonna be who I want to be. I'm never gonna make enough money to be comfortable, whatever it is. And so I have a mentor. He tells me, he said, oh, that's called future tripping, where you're spending too much time in the future. But either way, whether it's the past or the future, don't ask me why I just abandoned that little patch and came over here. But whether you're stuck in the past or the future, you're really not you're not really living your life like in reality. And so, anyways, what that quote meant to me, the depressed mind does not know that tomorrow's exciting, meant, shoot, I need to make a decision to do something that excites me, to do something that makes me look forward to something, you know, like to have something to look forward to, something to work towards. And something that's really helped me is, yeah, I set long-term goals now, but it's the short-term goals that really help me with the depression. And it's like, okay, you know, tomorrow I want to learn something new, you know, something I've been interested in, you know, get something to be excited about. You know, I want to learn how to play disc golf, or I want to learn how to work out, you know, little goals. And then now what I do is I set long-term goals, and then I have short-term goals along the way. I'm sure a lot of us have heard that, but for me, I do it specifically for mental health. And that's why I started this YouTube channel. Like right now, the long-term goal is to get the YouTube partnership, 1,000 subscribers, and I think 4,000 watch hours. You know, that's a long-term goal. But the short-term goal is to make videos, come up with new ideas, play new games. I hear, you know, this is a new idea about having this little, you know, from the heart segue. You know, those are the short-term goals. Like, how do I make my videos better each time? That's a short-term goal. You know, like whatever yours are, you know, for me, I was always like trying to get the get rich quick scheme and stuff like that. And that's a big part of my depression, because reality is like, that's just not how reality works. And so now I do these things for my mental health. Other goals I have is working out. You know, I've lost 55 pounds in 2 years. I was really overweight, unhealthy, and the long-term goal was to lose actually that much weight. And but the short-term goal was like, okay, hey, this week I want to learn a new exercise. I want to make sure I get to the gym twice a week, and then bump it up to 3 times a week. Oh, I want to add some cardio. You know, those are all the short terms. If I get fixated on the weight loss and how long it takes, you get discouraged. So the short-term goals really help, you know, in achieving your long-term goals, or with helping with depression, because you have something to look forward to. You have something, you know, you're working towards. You have something measurable that says, okay, I've improved this much. So anyhow, that's been a huge help for me, is the short-term goals. And it doesn't even have to be like work related or money related. Like I went from being kind of a loser. I've always been a good person, I believe, but yeah, I was just living off my mom and then my grandmother, and you know, my daughter was like the one thing that like kept me going. If I didn't have her, you know, I was ready to check out and be done with it, done with life. But you know, now I make good money as a truck driver. I have my own home. I've got savings. You know, I'm not sitting here trying to brag or anything, but I'm just saying, like, I worked. You know, it was like it was this little simple thing of have something to look forward to tomorrow, something to work towards, that helped me get to where I'm at now. You know, like, you know, I even use it with my job. You know, I don't love being a truck driver. It pays good money. It's you know, on the road, plenty of podcasts to listen to, music, books, audiobooks. You know, but it provides me with the ability to have my own home, which I really love and appreciate, and I'm so grateful for, and allows me to take my friends or family out to dinner and be able to pay, because I can afford it and it doesn't hurt me. Or take my daughter to the movies or the water park, or you know, I'm not afraid when Christmas comes around, and so I get to remind myself of those things. You know, like I get to be excited about those things now, instead of like worrying how I'm going to pay rent or the car payment, or even just how to get food. So you know, whatever works for you guys, I hope this, helps somebody out there. Check out the book. It is a quick read. I'm not affiliated with it at all. I will add a link, an Amazon link there, so it's easy for you guys to check out if you like. But yeah, there you go. That's the From the Heart segue, the first one. Many more to go. I got plenty of stories to share. So my lawn mowing skills might be a little wacky while I do these segues because I'm not really focusing on what I'm doing. I'm just kind of driving around, as you can see. It's kind of funny seeing what we've done here. Hey, but we're almost done. Yeah, where are we at? 97%. We just need 99.9. So, heck yeah. Almost time to go get that weed whacker and touch things up. Hey, I might be ass at the game, but you know what? I don't care. I'm having a good time. I'm having a good time. That's all that matters. Having a good time. Not everybody can be a professional, freaking gamer or the best, Everybody strives for the best, but we're so spoiled with how good some people are, and that's all we see on social media that, I don't know, maybe it might be refreshing for people to see someone not be the best. All right, let's go get our favorite weed whacker here and touch things up. What was our time limit on this? 37 minutes? Dude, I think we're doing pretty good, in my opinion. I can't wait to see how Harper, our new employee, does. Margot, she's come a long way too. She will be with us till the end of time. Margot, we're gonna treat our employees right. We don't want a high turnover rate or nothing like that. We want our employees to want to be here. That's for sure. Oh, right here. Heck yeah. Yeah, when we first started this game, I was so focused on trying to do lines with the mower naturally. I didn't know that there was attachments and stuff for that. I didn't know that in the game or in real life. I mean, it makes sense. But yeah, I'm not going to try to focus so much on lines on jobs that don't require it. That's going to really speed time up for us a lot, I think. All right, we need 0.5 more, 0.5% more, and we are done. Yeah, and for those of you that do watch, my subscribers, you guys are awesome. I would love your feedback. If you think what I'm talking about is complete nonsense and ass and whatever, just tell me. If it's helpful, please tell me. I really want to know. And it's good. It's how I can learn. And if people enjoy it, then I keep doing it. If you don't enjoy it, then maybe I still keep doing it. We'll see. There's a lot of negative people out there. That's okay. I love you guys too. Where are we at? 99.8. Come on, a little bit more. Yeah, I'd really love your feedback. And let's see. Sorry, I gotta focus here trying to find some of these. Here we go. Come on, we're so close. I wonder if these weeds like this count. I don't think they do. That counts. Oh, here we go. There we go. Got it. Not bad. 21 minutes. 21 minutes. Heck yeah. Let's get her done. Let's get out of here. Let's see how our new employee did too. Yeah, that was a pretty quick job for a yard that big. Yeah, not bad. A couple spots we missed. All in all, I think they'll be happy. It's a lot better than it was. All right, so let's see, we had some penalty fines. What for? Some collisions? Yeah, we were hitting the wall quite a bit, but yeah, I mean, we still made $85 and some change more than the job was offering, so we like that. And then, who's this one? Who did this job? I think this was Margot. Um, okay, $506 for that one. A little over $100 less than what they were offering. I'm not too happy about that. What about what happened to this one? Uh, did I thought Harper was supposed to do this job? Hugo was supposed to do. Yeah, why didn't Harper do that job? Huh? Whoa. Complexity on this one. It is eco-friendly. Actually, can I cancel this one? I'm gonna get Margot this one. Yeah, why didn't... That is so weird. Why the heck did it didn't show... Give the industrial one. It did not show Harper doing that job. That is so weird. There's Margot. Is there like a quick one we can do? Doesn't look like it. Huh. Weird. Okay. Well. Yeah, I really wanted to see... Did I miss something? Maybe. Okay. Well, anyhow. Yeah, I would like to know how Harper did on that job, but hey, not bad. I think that's going to do it for this episode. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and we'll see you in the next one.